Togo. Well, we arrive here in such a small strip of country. Let's see how they doing. Population just under 10 million people with 9.7 million people. So just see how they doing. Well, they already have a bit more 360, which is good, I guess. It's good. It's kind of good, right? You're good. Wow, that's bad. Look how many they are here. I don't know exactly. They're under 10 million. Look at the white guy here with the Canon camera. That's an expensive one. Wow, look at this. You can borrow. I think you can borrow. Buy stuff here. Jeans. There's. Oh, I think I donate one of those jeans. Maybe it's exactly my pair. Who knows? They end up here, I guess, and yeah, they selling. What else can we find here? It's a mega city with just 360. Kind of a shame, but they have a really good road, at least from the above. Seems like a pretty good. Everything else is pretty fucked up, as we always know. Jamming everyone together, small squares, put as much or as many as they can, and for some reason people think it's okay. They going there is fine. They're multiplying themselves. They have even more kids when they're living in these horrible conditions. So I guess it is what it is. Maybe if you want to improve the population of the world, you don't have to, like we have here in the West, you don't have to give them a good life. You have to give them the most fucked up life, and then they're gonna multiply in themselves. That's the human logic, at least from here, what I see. So yeah, it's pretty fucked up, but it is what it is, I guess. So yeah, hopefully here is gonna be more in the nature, but I'm not sure exactly. Oh, it is more in the nature. It's pretty good, pretty good. Not sure exactly what they're growing here, but even housing looks pretty fucked up here. Yeah, wow, they have some sort of a lights there. Wow, that's civilization right there. Much smaller community, as we can see, in a mountains. Not exactly mountains, but they look better. They look definitely better. Oh, look at this guy. Probably this guy is the most happiest here alone by itself. This guy looks like have a pool here. Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe not, but it does look interesting. Spreading around, much better. Yeah, much 10 times better. Again, under 10 million people. No. It's already a lot of housing for just under 10 million people. For I saw. This is some sort of a store here. Wow. I mean, yeah. What else can we say, huh? Why they have so many of those stores? Maybe that's a local business. This is how they start there as an entrepreneur. They just open a general store and you'll be fine. Huh? They have a hole in the ground here. Have a bike there. Have motorcycles. Ooh, much more advanced. Even I don't have a motorcycle, so they're doing better than I do, for God's sake. And probably they have more freedom than I have. Look at it, they have a phone. They have bikes here, motorcycles. They probably have a lot of fun there. So yeah, it's pretty good life, I guess, for them. Ooh, let's check this one. Looking pretty nice. Oh yeah. Looking very nice. This just feels like concrete, but it's not. And just a few generations ago, they hunting with spears and swords, and I thought it's a drone for a second, but it's not. So yeah. Oh, it's a helicopter? What is that? Or it's a fly? I don't know. It's quite big, I guess. Not sure. They hunting with spears and bows here, so now they're doing pretty advanced stuff, I guess. Yeah, pretty interesting. Let's move south of the country more. Let's see how they doing in these parts. Wow, mountains. Pretty good. Wow, they have even some sort of a Christian monuments here, and somebody have a graffiti here, which is not exactly a kind thing to do, but fine. Have even benches here. I mean, it's not bad view. It's not a bad view, I have to say. They just Jesus saw the village. Wow, they're doing pretty well here. I guess they have a pool. And seems to do a bit more spreading around. Not that much jamming everyone together, but still a decent amount of jamming there. Wow, this is one of those mega cities. I can see it from above. This is, I don't know, they have computers. Wow, they have projectors. They have a microwave. What is that? Safe? I don't know. They have this guy is sleeping here, so doesn't learn. He's not gonna learn that much, but yeah, that's a pretty advanced school if you ask me. I didn't have that in my school, for God's sake. How big is this the city it is? Yeah, not that much many paved roads, jamming everyone together, not that much green. They have a stadium, fine, but if somebody's there on the stadium. I don't see the airport yet, but yeah, we have a paved road here. Ooh, that could be used as an airstrip. Yeah, not that much 360 or a street views that we can check the ground level, so it's always gonna have to rely on whatever we see from the satellite. Wow, look at this, a gym here. I'm not sure, that's Arnold right there. It could be Arnold. They're doing pretty well. I don't think it's from here. Maybe it's from India, this one. Yeah, I don't think it's from there. Shame on you, whoever put that 360 there. Shame on you. You don't know where your country is, for God's sake, on the map. Go to school, I guess. Another mega city. Wow, everyone is taking a bath here. That's weird, but okay. I guess villagers. What else can we see? Yeah, from above the same story. No paved roads. Everyone, some paved roads, but not all of them. Just main one. Jamming everyone together. Hope for the best, and who knows? Maybe the luck they're gonna strike. I guess that's who knows. That's the the strategy that they go for. Wow, look at these cars. Very top condition. Just, I mean, showroom condition. Lovely. We have a chicken there. We have another motorcycle there. We have some sort of household here, I guess. It's a lot. It's a lot, that's for sure. It's a lot. Oh, they have a village here. Okay. I mean, yeah, it's bad. Just much you can say. It's like much as you wanna sugarcoat it, everything here, but no, it's bad. It's not the way it's supposed to be. I mean, we have enough technology, for God's sake, to see past this bullshit, but for some reason we don't. And we're still building, like I said, the same bullshit thing. Those are not gonna, it's not garbage, it's natural, so there are leaves and all that stuff, so I'm not gonna call that garbage. But it could be nice if they were much cleaner. Yeah, I mean, how many? 10 million peoples? Nah, it's gotta be more than that. There's no way. And look at this, even from above you can see though. Look at this, even those cities. You can't have 10, for God's sake, you can have 10 million people maybe just in this one. I mean, every single house of those, they're gonna have like 4 or 5 people living in it. And they have at least a million houses just in that square right there. I just know, wow, that's a luxury store right there. I mean, I don't think there are 10 million people, to be honest with you. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like much more. Way more. Much bigger number. This one is not that bad, I guess. The beach looking pretty good. They have even a river here for whatever is going. I have no idea where this river came. Maybe it's from the sea. Who knows? It's salty water. They have a port here. Oh, okay. A deep water port. I mean, I don't think it's a deep water. Look at this, the sand here. So clearly they try to drag this one as much as they can, so it can keep the harbor deeper. So yeah, that's a huge problem that they have. No deep water ports, natural deep water ports. So good luck with that. What else can we find here? Well, not so great, but at the same time, not so bad either. It's pretty big, pretty big. Okay, the coastline, they kind of steal them from the other country that we check. Yeah, wow, look at this. I mean, this is gonna be full of people pretty soon, and this one is already full. There's no way there are 10 million people here. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You lied to me. You goddamn lied to me. Have some truck parking lot here. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Just the way it is. It's bad. Let's check the numbers. So they say only 10 million people and rising fast. Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, if they... No, they're not, don't tell me. I mean, look at this. 1955, only 1.5 million people in this land. So they build that much houses that fast? I don't think so. Okay, somebody's lying here. Yearly change around 1.8%. That will be roughly around 26,000 people, I guess. Median migrants is around minus 10,000. So even back then, things didn't go that well. Median age 17 years old, and fertility rate, look at it, 6.6. At some point was above 7, for God's sake. A lot. Density 28 people per square kilometers, insane amount. And urban population 6.4%. That'll be roughly around 100,000 people to manage, which is not easy to do in 1955. Fast forward to today, population grew tremendously. Now they're around 9.7 million people and rising, for God's sake. 2.1% increase rate, even higher they used to be in 1955. Yearly change just above 200,000 people. Migration minus 15,000. Yeah, it's kind of low, but okay. Median age 19 years old, so not that much increase. And fertility rate 4, which is insane. Urban density again 179 people, so yeah, a lot. Urban population 44%, so now you have to manage 4.3 million people. You're not gonna do that. By 2050 population, they say they're gonna go 15 million people, so they just increase 50%, for God's sake. So 50% increase in population in the next 25 years. Wow. 1.6% increase rate, that will be roughly around 250,000 people net increase. Migration minus 17,000. Median age 23 years old, so they go older but not that old. Fertility rate 3.0, which is still way much for 2050, way too much. Density 287 people per square kilometers, which is a lot. Urban population around 60%, and now you have to manage 10 million people, so roughly the same population that it is today. Life expectancy here, it's very good. 62 years old for both sexes. Females 63, males 62, which is absolutely great, but you're gonna see they gonna rise pretty soon. So yeah, that's not gonna stand that much. Infant mortality 39, and death under age of 5 56. Those are big numbers, but again, it's Africa, it's average, and they're trending down, so not that much worry there either. The pyramid, as you can see, very solid base. Some small male increase in population by the age of 18, and then they have some female increase in population, probably because the males go, I don't know, they migrate to other countries, probably to Europe. What else can we find here? Economic wise, okay, they have probably mining, judging by this machine here, how they look the picture. So look at this. Money now, we're talking about money. 9.67 billion US dollars. So not that much. And PPP around 30 billion US dollars. So economy is very, very small. Growth rate 5.8, 5.6, 5.3, 5.3 again. So not that much. It's growth, it's on the plus, but still very small compared with the economy that they have, and also with the population that's still increasing. GDP per capita, it's around 1,000 US dollars, and PPP around 3,300 US dollars. So not that much even there. Inflation 2% in 2020. That's bad because it's inflation, but it's not that bad as other countries. Unemployment by 2020, they say only just under 4%. That's pretty decent number, but I don't know exactly how they calculate that number. So yeah, it is what it is, I guess. What else can we check? Whoa, corruption. My favorite topic. Let's see how corrupt they are or how less corrupt they are. Where they are. Togo, Igi, Moro, Soro, Igo, Foro. Where is it? Togo. 32 points. Up 5 points. Okay, not so bad. Still perceived as more corrupt country, but who knows? Maybe with time, they're gonna go better with that. I don't know. They speak French, so clearly some sort of a French colony influence. Christianity 47%. Traditional faith. Wow, that'll be interesting to check later. 33%. Okay, and Islam 18%. Oh, interesting in that traditional faith. Nice picture. I still believe like back in the day, like in the beginning of the 20th century, in the 19th century. The country still look much better because they have like more traditional way of looking, and also they have better looking housing and less population, so that's always a plus. Now it's just probably the worst as ever gonna be. I mean, look at this, have some sort of a protest here on those streets. It looks bad. It looks bad no matter how you try again sugarcoat it. It looks bad. Here it's some sort of a fishing industry, I guess, but again, not exactly a great one. We have a train here. That's the airport, looking pretty good again. The port, the harbor, not so bad. Some people moving around. I guess they even don't care about the economics that much here, about GDP and all that. It's so insignificant in their lives. It's just, yeah, they don't care. This is how they used to build, which is much better than they have today, to be honest. So yeah, I guess that's Togo. That's this small strip of the country in Africa. Not that much interesting to be. A lot of people didn't know that does exist. I mean, I didn't know before I make those videos. I didn't know they exist on the map. I don't know if it was real or not, but hey, apparently it is. 10 million people. It feels like much more than 10 million people, but they say there's just 10 million people. So yeah, have to believe it, I guess. Yeah, that was Togo. Highly doubt that someone is gonna watch this video from there. I'm not sure if they have internet access widespread of the population. I guess probably just a few of them have access to that, so yeah. But if you do, just leave a comment, say how things are there. I'm interesting. And yeah, check the other videos that I make, and see you next time.